Good morning, Mustang families. Today is March 9th, and I'm Deirdre Long, hosting from home. Try this act of kindness. Compliment a student or staff member on what a good job they're doing. Encouragement is the best way to let someone know you appreciate them. Let's stick around for Mr. Wartz's message.
Good morning, Will Rogers. Welcome to our second week in March. Today's also going to be a very short broadcast, but two very important things. First, news is going to be coming quickly about the actual start date for the hybrid learning model. That's when we'll have half the students on campus at a time and half will be in distance learning. Please make sure you're paying attention to all the information coming out to families from both Will Rogers and the San Juan Unified School District. Both are going to be giving you information on when school is going to be opening up and what it's going to look like. Second thing, students, you guys have never been in a hybrid model, and I've never been a principal in a hybrid model. And because of that, we're going to be learning how to do this together, but I'm confident that we are going to do well. But students, because you don't have all the information I have, we're going to have an assembly once we find out about the starting date, so what it's going to look like. Now, before that assembly happens, starting today, in your teacher's 4th period Google Classroom is going to be a sheet where you're allowed to submit questions to myself, Ms. Cozell, and Mr. Banks on what the hybrid model could look like. So you're going to turn those questions in, take the Google Doc from your 4th period Google Classroom, submit your questions, and we are going to do our best to answer all of them in the presentations we have. We're going to have a 6th grade assembly, a 7th grade assembly, and an 8th grade assembly. So quick recap. 1, pay attention to all the communication coming out from San Juan Unified School District and from Will Rogers. And 2, go to your teacher's 4th period Google Classroom to find the sheet where you're allowed to submit questions to myself, Ms. Cozell, and Mr. Banks, and we will do our best to answer all of them in upcoming information assemblies. All right, students, I hope you guys have a great week. Take care.
Happy birthday to Miss Kaiser. Her birthday's on Thursday. And happy birthday to Mrs. Sano. Her birthday's on Sunday. Now a message from student government.
Hey Mustangs, this is this week's student government update. To start, student government would like to thank Mr. Posler's 6th period. The Winter Wednesday was a success. The photo competition begins today and ends on March 16th. You will submit your photos to the assignment in the Will Rogers Google Classroom. The code is on the screen. Voting takes place March 22nd to 25th. Winners are announced Friday, March 26th. All 3 winners will receive a Dutch Bros gift card. Once again, if you forgot, the 3 categories are cutest photo, funniest photo, and most creative photo. Last but not least, your weekly reminder to check out the BSU. Their Google Classroom code is on the screen. All from student government this week. Bye, Mustang.
The PBIS booster for March will recognize all our star students. Teachers picked one all-star student from each of their classes that exhibited at least one of the Mustang 4. Be ready, be responsible, be safe, and be kind. Here's Ms. Brizzy with the wheel of names and last week's winners.
Hello, Mustangs. Here we are at the Wheel of Names for our Student of the Week booster, which is going to continue for the rest of the month. So way to go. Keep up all the great work. Our first 2 winners will be for Starbucks. Let's get some winners. Here we go. All right. Congratulations to Holton. Moving right along. Awesome job, Christian. All right. Those were our Starbucks winners. Now let's go ahead and get some winners for our swag bags. Great job, Raneem. And our next winner will be Cadence Apodaca, way to go. Our third swag bag winner will be all right, is it Sanaya? Hey, Sanaya? Congratulations. All right, and our last swag bag winner. Yana V, way to go. Keep up all the great work, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.
It's time for this week's shoutouts. Go to the Will Rogers website to view and submit your own shoutouts for students and staff. You can see your shoutout on the Mustang Morning News.
Hi, I'm Cadence, and I would like to submit a shout out to my fourth period teacher, Mrs. Harper. I want to submit a shout out to Mrs. Harper because she never really puts pressure on us with getting our work done, and she's always very nice and generous and kind to the wildlife. Thank you, Mrs. Harper.
Hi, my name is Cameron Luther, and I nominate Miss Escovel for supporting me and helping me with my schoolwork every month.
Gwen's coming at us hot with a new tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to build a skateboard.
Hi, I'm Gwen, and I'm going to show you guys how to put together a skateboard. Once you have all the tools and parts, that you need, you're going to put the trucks onto the board by tightening the skateboard hardware onto them. Now for the bearings. Once the trucks are completely onto the board, you're going to put the bearings into the wheels. How to do that, you ask? First, you put one bearing on the truck with the shield side down. Then, you put one of the spacers on it. Then you push the wheel as hard as you can onto it. After that, you put another bearing onto the truck with the shield side down and press the wheel against the truck. Repeat 4 times. Time for the wheels. So, once you have all the bearings in the wheels and the trucks are on the board, you're going to put the wheel with the patterned side facing upwards and then put one of the nuts onto the truck and tighten it until it gets tight. But if it's too tight, loosen it, because if it's too tight, the wheel won't rotate correctly. Once all of that is done on all 4 wheels, then it's time to ride.
Hi Mustangs, welcome back. Today I'll be interviewing to some people how their weekend went. Let's go ahead and meet the first person. Here's our first person.
Hi, my name is Ella. Today I'm going to be telling you about my weekend. It actually went really good. I helped my mom with the chores she had, and I helped her make food. And then I spent some time with my friends. It went really great, but I hated that we had to keep the distance and wear a mask. Bye.
Thank you. I just found the second person, and I'm about to ask her. How did your 3-day weekend go?
My 3-day weekend went great, and I loved spending time with my family.
And last but not least, my weekend went really good because I had a lot of times to play tag with my cousins. And now I have a question for you. How did your weekend go? Be sure to tell your teachers. Bye!